welcome to Grow with Plot 21. If you're new here, my name is Mark, and let's get chatting about what we're going to be doing today. So I'm on the rickety chair again. I need to bring the better one back from the house. So the weather's been absolutely terrible for the last week, like on and off rain nearly every day. I came down 3, maybe 4 days ago and started building the archway for the pumpkins, and then the rain came, so I had to stop. And then the forecast last night looked good, so we came down and we managed to get the archway up, and then the rains came again, so we had to stop, so I couldn't finish it off. And then this morning, blue skies, sunshine, still a bit cold, still a bit windy. As you can hear, that was the door, but it's perfect weather to get down here and finish off the archway. So I'll give you a tour of the plot. I'll show you where we're up to with the archway and what needs to be done with it. But first, let me show you what I'm going to be planting out today as well. I've decided I'm going to go a bit crazy because, as you'll see in the tour, everything's been eaten, everything's dead, so we've not got much left. So I brought loads of seeds with me to plant out and just hope for the best. I will grow some more at home and see if that works, but we'll see what we can do. So the cassoulet beans are going to go out again today. The purple queen pole beans are going to go out again today. They've all been eaten. Let me just sort that door out. Okay, hopefully that'll be a bit better and you'll be able to hear me a bit better without all the banging of the door. Where were we? Oh yes, so purple beans, cassoulet beans, runner beans from my dad. And then I've got another one. I'm going to hedge all my bets and hope for the best. Got some beetroot that needs to go out. That's going to go in the parsnip bed that is no longer a parsnip bed. Romanesca cauliflower, I want to try and get that out. We've also got some calypso pole giant beans and some rattlesnake pole beans, and we've got courgette, one ball, they didn't do well in the house. Edamame peas, so they've all been eaten again. Twice, 3 times now I put them out and they've all been eaten. I don't know what it is this year, but the slugs are just out in full force. I don't know if you've had loads of problems with slugs recently, but literally everything, even, I'll show you when we do the tour, but even my potatoes have been eaten. And I've never known potatoes to get eaten. So it's just a nightmare at the moment. It's very disheartening, but it's just a nightmare. And the sweet corns. Sweet corn's been eaten a bit. Talking of sweet corn, a couple more sweet corn seeds, so I'll put them out as well, hope for the best, and another cauliflower as well. I know I said I wasn't going to do any brassicas this year because nothing's worked at the house, but to be fair, nothing's working at the plot. The only thing at the moment that's actually doing decent is the purple beans from Seacraft. They're amazing. Absolutely brilliant, really well. I'll show you them when we do the tour. But yeah, too many slugs. Like the forecast for the rest of the week now is highs of 18 and no rain at all. So fingers crossed, I'll be able to get a head start on things. I've got a few mini pumpkins, white pumpkins and jack little pumpkins at home that need to be potted on, and then I'll bring them down here. I've got the massive pumpkins at home and some of the other jack little pumpkins at home that are doing really well, and I'll bring them out maybe next week, potentially. If I can keep them at home another week, that would be great, but if I can't, then I'll just risk it and put them out, and I might plant another one as well, just to be on the safe side, because I'm just worried that literally everything I put out is going to be covered, it's going to be eaten by slugs. Anyway, less of the moaning. Let's get outside and do a tour and show you what's going on. So, I don't know if you can see the arch. This is where we got up to last night. Looking good. I just need to secure it down a bit better and get some chicken wire on it. But let's do the first walk through the arch. Lovely. So that's going to be my mini pumpkin archway, and probably some beans or peas as well, I think. So as it's June now, I'll give you a little update on what's going on with the plot. So this is the fruit bed that needs a massive weed. I've just totally neglected it this year. I've not actually touched it, so I'm going to go through with it, give it a good weed and everything. But we've got black currants. Grass. Where's the black currants? There you go, some black currants there. Gooseberries. Not yet. And then this is the blackberry bush. Not got anything yet of that one. And then if you come over, and then this is the sad news. Most of my peas have all been eaten. These are the purple queen peas from Ali at my rusty garden. One left. So all the edamame beans have been eaten, and all the cassoulet beans have been eaten. So this is where all the beans are going to go again. Very disappointed. But look at these purple beans from Seacraft. Amazing, look at them. Look at those lovely flowers. Beautiful. So these are the Seacraft beans, the purple beans from Seacraft. Broad beans are still doing okay. They seem to have survived a bit. They're still getting eaten quite a bit. But there's a couple of big ones which are doing alright, so hopefully we might get some broad beans. Oh look, there's a bee. This is my parsnip bed. Non-existent, it's just a weed bed. So I'm going to re-weed it and stick something else in it. No parsnips this year, I don't think. Like I have tried to replant, reseed again at home. So see how they go. All of this needs a good weed. Look at this grass everywhere. I've pulled it all up, and it's just coming back. Literally. Very annoying. If I get some extra time today, I'll try and do a bit more weeding. Garlic and onions are doing well. The bed just needs a good weed, which I will try and do. Good garlic there, elephant garlic over there. Just need to pull up all these weeds, which hopefully I can get done today. And then sweet corns are doing okay. That's one's been eaten. That one's been eaten. Sorry about the shadows. They've all had a bit of a munch, to be fair. That one's been eaten completely. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 8 left. Literally everything is being eaten by slugs this year. It's very annoying. And then over in this bed is the potatoes, and look, what a surprise. Potatoes have been eaten as well. That's my potatoes. So I had 4 along here and then 2 here. These are doing well. These have been eaten a little bit. These three are okay, so I need to earth them up a bit more, and then we'll hopefully get a good crop of them. And then we're getting some apples. Take a look at these apples. Well, they're all coming out, which is lovely. And then obviously this bed needs a weed, and then this bed is where the main pumpkins are going to go in, so that they can sprawl towards the shed. Coming over, and then this bed again needs a bit of a weed, and then this bed will have some courgettes and squashes in, hopefully. But as I mentioned, everything is either been eaten or dying or just not doing well at the moment. And then if we just take a look from this angle, so much weed. Look at this. So much is starting to overgrow. So what I'm going to need to do, I won't have time today, but what I need to do is get rid of all this and then make the fence a bit better, so that it just doesn't start to, because it starts to encroach again on my side. So I just want to build up the fence a bit more, make it a bit easier, and just reweed everything and get some weed membrane down this side so that I can make a park as nothing. This is all just soil, and obviously where you see where I put the membrane and then the wood chip over the top, so even if I just get some membrane down, even if there's no wood chip, at least it'll give us a bit of coverage. Shed's doing well, as you know. Does need another coat, but as I mentioned, too much rain at the moment. This all needs cutting back again. This is the area that's either going to be the polytunnel or the wildlife area. The compost area needs cutting back again, and I want to turn it and flip it around so it's facing that way, but all that needs a good cut. The problem is, because we've had so much rain and then we've had like bursts of brilliant sunshine, everything's just exploded and the weeds have just gone up big time, which is not good. And then this is the veg truck, doing well. Spinach is coming up nicely. I do need to pick this spinach. I do need to pick it now. All full of weeds as well, which is not brilliant. But strawberries are coming on. We're getting some luck. We're seeing some strawberries, which are nice, which is good. I need to give this a sort out as well. There's no more radishes, I don't think. I think it's all just... Oh, let's strawberry there as well. There's no more radishes or anything else. I think it's just weeds and strawberries now with the spinach that needs picking up. So that's the plot. So let me crack on and finish off the arch, and then I'll give you a little final view of the plot when the arch is all done. Okay, so the chicken wire is mostly round it. I just need to fix it a little bit more, but you can see the idea of what's going to happen. So they'll grow up and around it, so I just need a bit more on this side because I've run out. And then the arch will be ready for planting out. So I'm going to now plant out all the peas and beans, and then I'll give you a little final update of where we're up to. So everything's been planted out, and give it good water. It's that hot now, I've got to take my coat off. But let me give you one quick view of the plot before we leave. There you go. So I planted some more sweet corns. I've earthed up the potatoes, and I planted all of the peas out as well along here. So the next job will be to finish off the rest of the archway at the other end with the chicken wire, get the pumpkins out. The mini pumpkins are going to go here with potentially some runner beans. The main pumpkins are going to go in here. I planted the courgettes into this bed here, just along this side. So we'll see how things get on, and then I think off camera I'm going to spend a good couple of hours just basically weeding everything along here, and also weeding the fruit bed, because it'd be boring to watch what's going on weeding wise, etc. And then I'll give you a little update. And then we need to crack on with all of this at the end, but I really need to make sure that I sort this out so it doesn't encroach on my side of the plot. So I hope you can see me. I don't know what's the best way to stand with the sun. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't get too disheartened with all the slugs. Just keep getting things out, seeing what happens, seeing what you can do. Hope you all had a lovely weekend. Have a great week. I'll see you very soon, and keep growing.